Hello, world of YouTube and Planet Poke. This is your buddy B2J135 coming back at you again with another Pokemon Black 2 Y2 friend Wi-Fi battle. Got something special for you guys, and I'm pretty sure you haven't seen this yet. If you look closely at this team, you can notice that quite a few of these Pokemon are flying types or have the ability to levitate. That's right, this is the unofficial Sky Battles here. Metagame, whatever. For right now, me and a couple of the guys in the Smogon website, when it gets back up, have come up with a tier for Sky Battles based off the official information we've gotten so far from Nintendo. You know, Levitate and only flying type Pokemon are allowed. We've also come up with some other sets that make it balanced so it doesn't hinder that, which means Stealth Rock's still allowed, Weather's still allowed, but you can't like use Air Balloon Pokemon. It's pointless. So Air Ballooning Pokemon aren't allowed, but Pokemon that have the moves Worry Seed or Get Gravity or Smackdown, for example, those are banned. Those moves are banned in this form of play because it hinders the ability. So, that's the general gist. It's a sweep or get swept type of play, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this battle because it's really crazy. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're facing off against my buddy Aura5777, also known as Jamel Rowland. I start off with Tornadus Eye incarnate form, and he goes into Landorus the Reinform form. The Intimidate gets off of, but don't worry about the Intimidate. This is a specially based Tornadus here. I go for the the Rain Dance as he goes for the U-turn. I kind of predicted him to go for U-turn, either that or Stone Edge or Rock Slide, but he's one of those. I'm pretty sure he's either Scarfed or Banded. I'm pretty sure he's Scarfed. I might be wrong. He might be Banded. But I go for the Tailwind here. I actually should have went for the Hurricane, but I wasn't sure if he was going to go for the Sucker Punch or not, because Sucker Punch from Honchkrow is pretty devastating. So I just went for the safe Tailwind, but he actually goes for the Brave Bird and takes it out, and he gets the Moxie boost because of that. So I'm like, okay, let's see, who can I bring in? Gyarados, yeah, that'll work. My Korra, from, you know, nickname from the Legend of Korra, the Avatar television show. I go for the Substitute, and he goes into the Brave Bird, and I'm just thinking, okay, you're gonna Sucker Punch this at some point. I just gotta figure out when. So I'm gonna keep substituting until I can get him to Sucker Punch. But he actually doesn't do it, as you see here. He just keeps going for Brave Bird and keeps dropping his HP. And I'm like, you're really just gonna keep Brave Birding? You know what? I'm going to be ballsy and go for the Waterfall because I'm trying to outpredict him. I was like, you know what, third time's the charm, and I actually get the Waterfall off. I'm like, yes, because the rain's still up, and I don't want to lose the rain just yet. I want to make use of it, so the Waterfall boosted was enough to take out Moxie Honchkrow. So now I get my Moxie boost on Korra, and the Tailwind finally put it out. So no more speed boost, and I'm thinking maybe his Zapdos might be faster, and I didn't have the Dragon Dance up, so I'm like, let me just switch out into Garchomp, because I'm really predicting that Thunderbolt coming in, and I got the prediction off right. So Garchomp here, also known as Flygon, is nicknamed Garchomp, they're the same type, but Flygon here, you know, it's immune, so I have nothing to worry about. Now he makes a pretty good play here. As I go for the Outrage, he brings in Landorus, which uses Intimidate ability to drop my attack by 1. So this is a -1 Choice Scarf Adamant Outrage to, or is it? No, it's Jolly Outrage to Landorus. It did that much on it too. You can tell the power of Stab and Outrage, and it's just so strong. Having this thing be in Jolly too, which is amazing. But having it be in Jolly, it outspeeds everything else. And now he made an interesting play. I think he knew it was going to outspeed too. That's why he switched back into Landorus, so you get the second attack drop, so it wouldn't do as much. And maybe he thought he was going to live that. No, he wasn't going to live that. So now I've done all 3, and now I'm confused, so I have to make a play or get swamped. So I'm like, you know what, let me switch out because he's bringing a lot of skills. I'm just going to bring back in Korra and see if I can get some craziness off. But he goes for Trick. I was like, interesting, Trick. what is it? A scarf? Is it specs? And it was respect. So this is a specs Latios, which probably means it's either modest or timid. And judging by how fast it is, it might be timid. So I was like, okay, I can probably take this side shock, and I do, luckily. And I go for the bounce because I'm thinking there's not much I can do with the waterfall, and Dragon Dance, he might outspeed me, so I don't want to chance that. And he could bring in Zapdos at any time anyway. So I go for the bounce, and I'm hoping to get the thunder, or not the thunder, the paralysis. Because bounce acts like a body slam, but it's 2 turns. So I actually do get the paralysis, and I was pretty lucky to get that too, especially on something like Zapdos, which is a huge threat. So now that I outspeed Zapdos, I'm going to think, okay, you know what? I think it's time for me to start getting rid of these things. So I bring in my Wish Wash, which is also my other rain inducer. The Tornadus and Wish Wash both have the Damp Rock to keep the rain up. I do go for the Rain Dance just because I think I'll have a chance to take it out, and I actually did get lucky again, and he did paralyze fully. So now I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice and just keep doing that until I can finally take out Zapdos, because Rotom can take a Thunderbolt from Zapdos no problem because it's neutral. But I get the crit, so I actually don't even have to worry about that. So I'm like, oh man, that crit, everything's just working out right now. So I'm like, I can definitely take a side shock from the leftovers, freaking Latios. And now I'm going to go in for the Hidden Power Ice, but I don't because it's a crit. So I was like, oh, crit for a crit. Okay, I see what's going on here. So you know what? Let me test my luck. I'm going to go to bring in Vibrava here, my Yanmega, as I go for the Protect just to get the speed boost up, because I'm not sure if I can outspeed it, because I really think it's timid. I really think it's timid with the Choice Scarf, Choice Specs. So I go for the Hypnosis now, and I was like, yes, 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 let me get it. And I finally did get it, because I have the Wide Lens. Wide Lens actually helps out a whole lot in hitting low accuracy moves. And by me getting the Hypnosis here, I'm thinking, okay, I'm perfect to go ahead and start destroying stuff. So I go for the Bug, but he makes actually a pretty good play and brings in this Archeops right now and sacrifices some of its health to keep his Latios up. So luckily he didn't go into the half. If he went into the half, I probably could have lived what he's about to do right now. But because of actually I couldn't live. I thought I was gonna bring in somebody else with more health, but no, I bring in Korra as Death Fodder so he can sacrifice his acrobatics and give me a chance to come up with some moves. Now I'm going to go back into Garchomp because obviously I outspeed and I have my maximum power again, no more stupid Intimidates. I go for the Outrage, and that's down with Arceus, Archeops. Now the Rains are with, but I don't need the Rain at this point. He's only got 3 Pokemon left, and they're all pretty weak to Outrage, especially from like Gengar, Archeops, Latios. He can confuse with Landorus and Latios because they both have similar nouns to them. But his last Pokemon will be his Latios after I destroyed his Gengar, and I'm hoping. Okay, don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself. Ah! And I do hit myself, so I'm like, okay, as long as you don't wake up. Yes, he didn't wake up. Okay, now don't hit yourself. I'm gonna give you a lava cookie. And he didn't hit himself, so that is good game. I get the Outrage, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed that battle. Yeah, Sky battles are really, really, really fun right now. I can't wait for X and Y to come out so we can really get a grasp on how it's going to work. I really do hope they take care of the moves like gravity and everything. Maybe they'll say, but it failed, or because Stealth Rocks float around you. I'm not sure how that's going to work. It probably is going to be allowed because they float, but of course Spikes and Toxic Spikes aren't going to be allowed because, you know, they're on the ground and we are going to be in the sky, so it doesn't matter. But that is it. I am glad you guys enjoyed that. Thumbs up, like, leave a link, leave nice comments, and read the description. There's links in the descriptions for the Sky Battle rule set, my friend's channel, and my own channel. Make sure you get a chance to check all that out, and I will talk to you guys later. B2J135 signing out. Deuces.